Erik Witsoe. Today we're talking about giving up perfection, and in an imperfect moment, in Decisive Moments, I decided to be a little bit perfect, and this is take 2. So today we're talking about what to do at midday shooting in Okropnie, terrible gray skies, and that's what we're doing today. Look forward to seeing you soon. Cheers. I'm really not worried about perfection. I'm more worried about just doing things, getting things done. Today is not a perfect day, you know. Today is not a day that most people would go, oh, this is a perfect day to shoot. This is not. Shopping malls are great because they offer a lot of bokeh, so you can do something at a close range, you know, a detailed shot, but you'll get lots of nice crisp little bokeh light balls in the background. Those are fun to do, you know, something close cropped, especially when Christmas comes up and you've got a lot of Christmas lights going on. There can be a lot of interesting things. Inclemently, it gets you out of the weather. It's always kind of fun to do that. I shoot through here quite often. And it's another place to catch people doing things that they just do normally, you know? It's like this is a natural form for me. I am mostly doing things on the streets, but I do come here occasionally and shoot. I think it's interesting what we're doing. I certainly come here and patronize it, so you know, you can find me sometimes at Starbucks, or maybe shopping a little bit, or just wandering through, you know. Today is my least favorite type of day to shoot in, and that's midday, noon, flat gray skies, nothing really exciting going on as far as weather. Really cool black and whites or something that could come from it, but because there's not much light, there's no shadows, nothing is very contrasty, it's all kind of flat. And for the average person going out, getting up and going out and trying to do photography and then wondering why their shots don't really come out or they're not dynamic, midday shooting is a great reason why. And mostly days like this I try to avoid, but sometimes you can't. So today we're going to come and see what we can make the best of it. And for me, when I do midday shooting, I have to get really creative and try to find the things that are going to make it a little bit more dynamic. So things that I look for are splashes of color, anything that's kind of dynamic against a really contrasty background. And now that we're in autumn, you know, here we have some lovely pumpkins that are here. I'll probably shoot those. Reflections are always cool, and the things that create contrast as far as black and white. Maybe I'll switch something later or look at it in a different way. This weather is like what I'm used to back home in Seattle. This is kind of like the weather that I grew up in. So now we're getting into this color contrast that I really, really like. And this bright yellow, just fantastic. So, and I already see some potential goodness. I've learned that if you look for it, there's always an angle. You know, I can sit in my house all day long and I can tell myself, oh, there's nothing, and it's no good today. I'll never find anything, which is true if I don't leave. But after doing my year-long project, my 365, what I learned was that if I don't go, I don't know. So I have to just push it and make through and go outside and make sure that I'm doing my normal everyday shooting. This is what keeps me sharp. This is what keeps me in line, my eyes going, my creativity coming out. Otherwise, it never happens. You know, I can sit at home, I'm warm and comfortable and boring. That's what I'm doing, I'm being boring. But if I go out and I become a little bit uncomfortable, then I can find the magic that I need. I've conditioned myself to looking for things that sometimes are not there either. You know, it's like when I first got here, I wasn't sure what I was looking for. Now I kind of have some habits. I like, oh, okay, I'll shoot this, or I can shoot that, or you know, I love puddles. Puddles always have a little bit of they have a little bit of new life in them. when I shoot, oftentimes I shoot in a fine art manner. I don't shoot just to, I shoot for myself, but I think of it as a painting oftentimes. And I think a lot of people don't really understand it. I think that not only are these frames in my cinematic mind, but I see them as, you know, in a way that's, I treat everything that I do in a higher artistic fashion for myself, not for anybody else, just for myself.